Happy Saturday, First Congregational friends. Once again, we have so much going on Sunday that you could be happily involved and engaged all day long if you want. But first, rather than doing our Bible trivia question that starts this video, I want to offer you a sneak preview at the end of another set of parishioners who are going to talk about why this church matters so much to them. So stay tuned. But Sunday will start with, we'll have our adult ed is doing a mindfulness exploration with Scott Pengali, who's a PhD psychiatrist in our congregation, at 9 o'clock in the Wheeler Room, followed by worship, where we'll be exploring the concept of Christian pluralism. That is, those who claim fully the path of Jesus while recognizing that God has other sheep that do not belong to simply the Christian fold. And then after church, we'll be taking photographs as part of our directory again, as well as offering a Budget 101 class taught by Bonnie Garcia and Kim Dorr, in case you're wanting to know how our budget gets constructed. And also we'll be traveling out to a pumpkin patch to pick pumpkins starting at 12:30. Later on that day, we've got our Ohana Youth Group meeting. We've got Women's Fellowship coming back into the Wheeler Room at 6:30, and also the Interfaith Potluck happening at First United Methodist Church starting at 5:30. So lots going on. If you're at the potluck, I'll be there. Hope to see you too. And now, a sneak preview of why this church matters to Val and Dan Close.
We've been here for 35 years, and through that time there have been so many good experiences, so many powerful memories, and they continue to this day.
This church is deeply important to me for a few reasons. Most importantly, it gives me a sense of solace and comfort. When my faith in the traditions of the country and this world are shaken, it gives me a place to come and have a sense of peace.
One of the highlights for me in this church is that it's a progressive church. It's, I come from more of a fundamentalist Christian background, and I like the idea that spirit is the focus on things versus, piety or other kinds of religious concepts.
I'd like the intellectual stimulation that this church provides. There's always something new I can learn, some new approach. So it's a combination for me of giving me a sense of peace and comfort, as well as stimulation to learn new things and do the world in a new way.
I can remember a particular sermon where I heard the Word of God saying, "Speak truth. Live your life to its fullest, but speak truth and follow these basic principles of love your neighbor, care for the poor, etc." And that spoke to me as kind of a culmination of everything I believe in my religious spiritual life. And I continue to get those kinds of aha moments by being part of this church.
And I'm also surrounded by people who care deeply about this country, about this world, about their fellow human beings, and that gives me a sense of being a part of something greater, something with others.
I was a moderator for a couple years, and I saw how much this church makes a difference in the community and how people love this church.
As chairperson of the Social Justice and Witness Committee, I am constantly struck and moved by the way this church responds to the needs of our community. So the members of the committee certainly, but the whole church will engage when there is a need out there, whether it's a coat drive or the need for food or the need to cook a meal or the need to open up our church for new information to be shared. This church community responds, and people from all throughout the church bring ideas and issues to us. It's not that our committee leads on this, it's that the whole church participates, and I value that.
It's a place that I find sanctuary, I find stimulation, friendships, and of course that all-important element of spirit. I thrive with it.